considering that RQ doesn't have a lot of tanky composition, I think they are going to stray away from the carry, and looks like they are going to prioritize on the
point. Then Omega will have a better time in the team fights.
Yep, seems like the fight is going to break down as well. The Real Nation already set up, anticipating the engagement, and that's going to be Win getting completely shut down. Our Albert is going to be able to get a couple of trades here as well. It's going to be one for try and scare them off. You can see RQ, they're resetting the turtle, and that's going to be the reset coming in from Omega. Meanwhile, Clay on the sides is going to get caught out, but the hook coming from Win from the sides pulls Renzi to the turret. He will take him out, but they will lose Clay in the process. That's going to be two times now, different trades coming in across the map. But as of yet, RQ is still forcing the turtle onto the screen as well. Will Albert get it? Yes, he will. And that's going to be the hook again coming from Win, catching off Changnu as Omega. They're getting chipped apart time and time again.
Yeah, I see where you're coming from, where even if he does get a hook, unless there's a lot of people there, they're not really going to burst things out very fast. But right now, looking at top lane, 3 members of Omega, is something going to happen here.
Yep, here comes the suppression as well. Changnu completely shut down. 3 snipes to the face, and Skylar will get the kill. Just Renzo's going to get caught out, but looks like they're not going to prioritize on going for the kills. It is going to be Turtle instead, and it seems like Clay will steal it for the team. And now Omega, they will retaliate. They are stuck. They're taking a little bit too much damage, and RRQ will run them over. Renzo survives with 1 HP on this Thamus, and Vin is not trying to let him off the hook. Can he get the final hook? No, he does not. Maybe he will on the bottom.
From the side of RRQ Hoshi, but we'll see how this pans out.
Yep, it seems like there is going to be concealed play coming in. They do catch on towards Vin, completely shut him out, but R7 is not looking to back out yet. He re-engages for the team, but they do get a 1-for-1 trade, tank for tank, and that is going to be the full disengage coming from both sides. So nothing super major yet. It's still a tank for tank, but map control is still in RRQ's favor. Look at this, Skylar. Not should they force the issue. Turtle being pulled back as of yet, but from the sides, R7 going for the catch. Kara a little bit into trouble as well. Real Magician comes in, but they're taking a little bit too much damage. Albert re-engaging, cleaning them out. Double kill for Albert, and that is going to be RRQ from the side. But Ryzen waiting for the right moment from the side. He almost got it, but Vin, he held on his ultimate, caught him by surprise, and Omega, they get completely shut down. And the snipes from Skylar to clean it out, and Omega, they lose them all. And just like that, so many fights because of Vin's setup, and they cannot afford to lose as of yet, because slowly but surely the timers are going to kick in. But it seems like they are going to force the issue, and this is the big hook coming in. Renzio popping the vengeance, and they're forced to fight the fight as well. R7 going to be re-engaging from the sides. As you can see, they're all chunked up, and Omega, they don't really want to fight in this choke spot, but no, the snipe from afar from Skylar is going to beam him out, and that's going to be Changdu and Renzio taken out of the equation. And this is exactly why Omega didn't
to use this killing spree, and so far they haven't been able to capitalize on that.
RRQ Hoshi, they are countering Changdu. They're countering the Alice, but look at that hook, managing to get Ryzen off there. And right now, RRQ Hoshi, they are 5-man strong for the side of Omega. 2 members are still down. Renzio just awakened, but still, RRQ Hoshi looking super strong, making a lot of hooks.
Stall coming from Omega. As you can see, Renzio is trying his best to clear on towards the Lord Pit, as RRQ trying to get a little bit more on the side. The hook doesn't seem to connect, but Omega, they're clumped up onto the crystal. They're trying to force the fight. Here comes the Atlas coming from the backline as well. R7 still being very oppressive, but the damage coming from RRQ Hoshi is just a little bit too much to handle. And Omega, they're falling like flies, but the overextension coming from RRQ is going to allow Kara to dish out damage. He's taking a little bit more damage, but this is going to be the first blunder that RRQ has made. R7 is still going to keep it alive. They do take on Kara and also take down the Chris.
Matchup situation where the Grok and the Kufra will be meeting each other a lot, so they're gonna try to bait out the ability. So I feel like
yep, the first turtle is going to be up for grabs. You can see there has been set up coming from RRQ Hoshi as well. Vin a little bit afraid to do so as well. Ryzen does have the kill potential to do and punish, but it seems like there is going to be a split fight on towards the purple buff as well. Albert still trying to secure his purple buff, but looks like he is going to lose out on the Retribution War, and Ryzen will come on top. Now, opportunity has been presented itself as well. Albert popping Tempest Blade. He does not have the immunity, and this is Omega's time to shine as they finally pop the Revolution, catches off Clay, and now R7 is in a very, very awkward situation. Renzo is trying to ego challenge his fight, eventually waits for Ryzen to save the day as Ryzen completely snowballs them all out. So this is the opportunity that Omega has been looking forward to.
Double kill for the side of Omega, now leading with a 1,000 gold lead, and that is it. That's exactly what we need to see, right? Give Chaknu
Attention to the mini-map right now. As you can see, Chaknu is so far back. He's trying to find a setup to go in for the engagements as well in case RRQ Hoshi decides to back off. And seems like Omega, they want to try and force a fight right now before it happens. But Chaknu, look at this. He's going for the revenge. He does catch onto his play. And here comes the setup. Albert was too busy with the purple buff. Cannot do anything at all. And that's going to be Omega going for the perfect catch. Chaknu, what an amazing game sense coming in. That Clay is going to be able to spot that out because of that blind spot, which is on the bottom left on the screen.
And right now the real inflation has been set up and R7 is going straight on to E2max. E2max taking a lot of damage. Finn is being chunked down as well. And look at Kelra. Kelra going straight for Skylar. So far, no kills have been had. Only E2max has been taken down. But for the side of RRQ Hoshi, they're still healthy.
Another turret has been secured for the side of Omega. So more space, more objectives on the board, and more of that gold lead as now they are turning their focus into this next
Oh no,
war.
Albert!
Whoa.
Albert, what are you thinking? He's going for a Tempest Blade. He's down to 1 HP. He tried to go for the steal. Unfortunately, doesn't have enough to take. Look at him. He's going to make a run for it as well. But seems like the rest of the team coming from Omega will just completely say...
Well, in this, even in installing the game out, he's getting a lot of stacks because we really need Clay to step up right now to make sure that Omega does not end the game.
Oh, Rezio, he's going to get caught off. This is going to make the opportunity that RRQ Hoshi has been eyeing for, but the Lord is still knocking on the top side. Real Moonlish comes in. Kera does have the crossbow tanks. R7 is going to be able to back out. Vin looking to re-engage. The post coming from Clay is going to be able to clean out the minions here. Chaknu losing a little bit too much damage. Albert finally shows himself, but he just doesn't have enough damage to do.
Is positioning himself. It looks like he will get them before they can actually go towards Kelra or E2max.
Oh, this might be the go-to plan as well. Albert's about to hit the 15. With the Trunking up on Clay means they can try and prolong this fight. However, Kelra, he will be able to park the crossbow tanks. R7 is forced to run for his life. Here comes the crossbow tanks, and R7 might actually fall right here, and that is going to be it. RRQ Hoshi a little bit afraid to do so, but Kelra is going to be so far away from the rest of the teams as he gets bound up, and that is going to be a well-worth it trade. A marksman for an XP laner, but can they get a little bit more? However, Omega, they've reset the Lord. They could not get those objectives as of yet, as RRQ doesn't want to force the fight yet, just because Skylar has not hit 15 yet.
The problem is now only one member from the side of RRQ Hoshi has used that ultimate, so they might want to be able to wait for that because all those resources were actually baited, and now Omega looks like they're going in.
Yep, this is it. Skylar, he will be forcing a flicker as well. Vin is going to be first to fall. R7 trying to make a little bit more as well. Kelra forcing crossbow attacks. They need to back out. They have nothing as well. And this is going to be RQ trying to force a fight. But R7 taking a little bit too much damage. Albert shows with the Temples of Blade. Can they get the kill? No, they cannot. Ryzen with the Trunk and Clutch is going to completely negate all this damage. And RQ Hoshi, they will lose 4. And it's only up to Clay, and Omega will come up on top just like that, as they will close out game number 2 potentially, as Clay, the last man standing, not
si Victor ay nandito din, Pops the Falling Star Moon. That is the burst na meron si Zia. Meanwhile, Minat Ngert, si Edward, sino pa ba? Si Mo Pazin. Both of